Okay, this is Steven. Hey, back. Hey, I'm just messing around. I got the farm from the Creation Club. I like it. I have to find a steward, though. But I'm just messing around because this farmhouse that the Creation Club put on the anniversary update is basically in the same spot as my old farm that I made several years ago for Rorikstead. And there's my hilltop fort that I adopted, the Saxon fort, up there on the hill, overlooking both farmhouses and Rorikstead. Now the thing about that, a Saxon fort, it has bandits with it. So as soon as I loaded out here, I had to kill them. There's some of the bodies there on the ground. The horse comes with my farm. Right here. There's a couple of animals. Oh, I guess the goat's dead. It always gets killed with the bandits. No, the goat's alive. So I guess I got to the bandits before the goat got killed. So here's the fort up here. Here's my farmhouse. There's my farmhouse, and there's the Creation Club farmhouse. Pretty close together. I mean, I picked a good spot, right? Bethesda thought it was good. Let's go up here to the fort and take a good look at it. I don't think that there's more bandit spawn points, but I think we'll be okay for now. There's a archery target from the wall. Here we go. We gotta stop this guy from leaving. The bard.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the guard who is the night. Your steward has arranged for me to take service.
I'd like you to stay.
Ah, excellent. We'll just call this a misunderstanding. I've already forgotten it myself.
I think they're gonna have the blackface thing on this. There's a lot of characters in here, merchants. And there's quite a storm coming down from Rusty Weathers. As I recall, I could get rid of the blackface by opening it up and saving it in the new creation kit. I haven't done that in a while.
Yes.
But she's a merchant. I'd like to armor my horse. I guess you'll do that with the Creation Club stuff. Steel armor. Hey, let's see what it looks like. What horse are we armoring? So we'll take a look and see if it's that. Because I do have a couple of horses with this mod. And then I have this one. And I guess it is wearing the steel armor. This is the one that comes with my Rorikstead farmhouse. What a storm. Stable. This was a pretty good attempt. Guards all in blackface right now. Right up there on that hillside, there's another bandit spawn point if you get too close. And out there, a little bit farther in the distance, a third one. They will attack the fort. There's a lot of warming spots, you know, for survival mode when you're freezing to death. I threw in some bedrolls out here. Sometimes the guards and stuff will sleep on them. Let's see. There's this tower, the moat, the Bailey. No, this is the Bailey, I guess. You go in here, storage, more sleeping spots. Occasionally they'll come up here and use them. This was fun to play with too many bugs. There's a guard up here, blackface. More sleeping spots up here. I've actually seen him use them once or twice. So through the windows, I recall fighting some of the bandits. shooting arrows, through the windows. Let's see. Where's my farmhouse? Right. I guess that's my farmhouse there. And that's the Creation Club farmhouse over there. It is definitely raining. Come on, don't get stuck. Get me out of here. I think if I open this up to the Creation Kit, saved it, and then inserted it into the game, the blackface would be gone. I've done that several times. Let me bring my horse into the fort. As I close the doors, gates. Now up here are more beds for the personnel. There's quite a few with this mod, and places to keep them warm. Fires. Let's go inside, take a quick look. So, all right, he was sitting there, the bard. Place to sit when you're on survival mode or something, freezing to death. Probably my favorite place to have sat was right here. Let's get the helmet off.
Don't get too far ahead.
Oh, the characters, if you have a relax mode mod, will drink out of that keg there. I had a little enchanting area here with some storage, chests, a strong box. Yeah, the Saxon fort, it was actually a great idea. More bedrolls, storage. There's a bedroll on that hay bale. Another bed. Cooking area. And the master bedroom. Sleep. 1 hour. I guess this only gave the rested bonus. What did I have in the chest? Nothing. Safe. This was quite fun. For some hours I played it. Well, out there in the rain somewhere is a Rorikstead. Let's see, do I have my torturer shirt? Yeah, we'll put that on for the rain. Again, right up there, we go up that side of the mountain, about halfway, maybe even less. More bandits will spawn and start attacking the fort. I mean, the guards and everything, I can shoot it, from the walls and stuff with arrows. There was Rorikstead there through the rain. I can't see crap. There's my farm and the Creation Club farm. Now there's only one problem. Here's the bodies out here I killed. I had a wood chopping block. There's a dead guy on it. My own props. I didn't use the herb fire thing, so it's an animal. Hopefully it would respawn after I picked it. I never really noticed. I didn't really harvest it. But there's a big problem trying to use this. My mod with this, as you can see, that is covered up and replaced. It looks like the spawn once you landing areas. Oh, well, the active soil is there, but it's covered up with brush. There's some thistle. I mean, technically it's there, but it doesn't look pretty. It looks like an overgrown garden. Let's go see if there's any active soil in the other one. Apparently Bethesda, when they made this mod, well, obviously, they took out all this ground cover you see and replaced it with the soil. Road crap. Let's see. Oh, active. Alright, so there's active soil pods here. But you have to look for them. Or basically hover over them. I mean, technically, I guess I could use it. Or I could just use the Creation Club fort without my Rorikstead farm and just use the Hilltop fort. Right up there on the hill, where the smoke is coming from the top of that. Let's sit here and wait. Well, no, let's go to my other farmhouse and wait. Now this should all be nav meshed well enough to where she can follow. It wasn't the greatest, and you know this was actually made. My Rorikstead fort was made during Old Rim, when the grass was a lot less thick. Now the grass looks more like a jungle wherever you are. So the goat survived the bandit attack. My cow, as I recall, I had 3 chickens. I had a horse in the stable. That's it back there at the other place with the steel soldier armor. This house was basically the the Riverwood blacksmith's house. Except for I got rid of the stuff he had here and put on my own stuff. You know, some crafting stuff. Storage spaces galore. Knapsacks and stuff galore. So I could sit here and look out at my other farm and up at the top of the other one. Let's see if we can get out of this storm. Hi, honey. I'm just doing a quick recording. Alright, we're at night. But the rain has stopped, thank goodness. There's the fires up at the fort. My lights are on in the Creation Club farm. Where's Janessa? Well, there she is, and there's the crab. Okay, so basically this was the, why is that owned? I can't sleep on that? Huh. I recall I used to be able to. But this was good when I had a follower mod with several followers. I'd be sitting here, they'd be milling around here, sitting at the bench, or the bar around the chairs table over there. It was all very nice. Storage galore. Small chests underneath the shelves there, under the alchemy table, for your ingredients and potions. Hey, this was all genius. I was the one who thought that a Rorikstead should have a farmhouse for the player. Now the mod, Live Another Life, alternate start, as I recall, has a farm, I think, on the other end of Rorikstead, if you choose that start. Let's see. Did I only have one bed in here? I think a bed is missing here. And I think that my hilltop fort steals some beds. And then there was a problem with the door in the Hall of the Dead in Fall Creek. So I guess this wouldn't really work out with the Creation Club farm, which is obviously infinitely better than mine. But the only difference is I have the original textures. They went and removed the grass. I wonder, maybe I could theoretically do that on mine. I don't know. But there's the hilltop fort. Actually, I always kind of liked that hilltop fort, with all of its bugs and everything. Let's get toward daybreak. There it is, up there. There's my farmhouse. Stable, corral over there, in the jungle that the special edition causes the grass to become. So we do have the active soil there, but it's very hard to see it. There's the campsite for your helpers on the Creation Club farm. Oh, there's a nice, well, there's one active soil pod sticking out. There's another one. Yeah, this is overgrown with weeds compared to the other one. My Rorikstead farm, the Saxon Norman hilltop fort. Moat and Bailey is what he is. There's kind of a moat around it. A ditch without water, and then the Bailey was the tower on a kind of a hill, just like it was in England. Here comes one of the people from the fort. The guy who originally made this, and then he put it up for grabs. I tried working on it. It was an inspired effort, but definitely a sloppy effort. So here's Rorikstead. Let's go ahead and take out the other bandits before I stop this. Well, let's first look at the moat part. See the ditch here on the left and the spikes? Very nice, I think. This was very inspired. And this and my Rorikstead farm, I thought were superb. Although this is kind of broken in some ways, the fort. I don't know if it's so much so that you can't play it, but at the very least I'd have to get rid of the black face. My farm with the overgrown Skyrim grass. Where I put the field out there, the plants, I took out a large flat-like boulder or rock formation. Here's the Creation Club farm. Now overgrown like my poor little farm.
Need something?
Frabby, yeah, she's for some reason been living at the fort here. She'll go up there and sleep on the bedrolls that I have all over the place. Now here goes a couple of dogs, both named Vigil. And you gotta catch the bard Llewellyn before he leaves. The dogs will come back. Alright, let's go pick a fight. I don't necessarily want Janessa to get killed. Probably should have had my mage gal still with me. She'd probably kill them all. Alright, the red dots appearing. Here they come. See that?
I'll show you a real fight. Oh, make me back down. I love a challenge.
I've got bodies littering the place. Now the guy put up a banditless version of this. I never really got that. I guess I dropped another one.
I'll rip your heart out. That's the best you can do.
Do I have them all? I think so. What's she doing up here? Faroki, she's the merchant that basically lives in the house. Mostly downstairs in that kitchen area with the bed.
It's a fine
What
day
have you
to
for
be
sale?
around.
Let's see what she
Take a look.
sells. Weapons. Bone arrow. Oh, the fire arrows from the Arcane Archer pack. Oh, yes. I'd buy some, but they're going to be gone most likely when I... well, let's see if they're gone when I get rid of this. I haven't used any of these yet with this character. They'll probably be gone. Maybe not. Who knows?
Oh, did you? It's
All
okay.
right. So here's a kind of an aerial view. Oh, there's Janessa of the fort, Mountain Bailey Hilltop Fort. Rorikstead over there, my farmhouse, and the Creation Club Farmouse on the other side of the fort. What is she jumping for? Lots of smoke coming. Let's go take out the other bandits. Just for all time's sake, for me. There's some. There they are, right there. Probably should have had him killing the, attacking the fort.
Try and fight back.
wonder if this horse armor is really going to protect the horse.
Like the bite of a flea.
Running, so I can stab you in the back.
Yeah, stab me in the back. That's what they like to do. Janessa, friendly fire. Well, I guess I took out the third group of bandits. Now, if you come up here and get them, they'll eventually go down to the fort and attack you. And then the guards, if they're there, they'll start fighting, defending the fort. Except for oftentimes they will go to a white run. For some reason, they'll go into Dragon's Reach. Oh man, this is nostalgia. Alright. My little Saxon fort. And my Rorikstead farmhouse. It's always been overgrown, a special edition. And then the Creation Club new farmhouse, now seriously overgrown with the original, I guess, landscape. There's my thistle right there I planted. Maybe it would be usable in conjunction with my farmhouse, but it definitely would not look pretty. There's no relax mode. I don't have a relax mod, but definitely Janessa would sit at the bench, sit at this bench over here, things like that. All three of them in conjunction, I think, look very nice. And it makes it look like a build-up area. And definitely that fort, not only with the people in it, but there's at least 2 merchants, as I recall. Rorikstead really didn't have a merchant at all. But we have a blacksmith and the general goods. So that was always nice. And you can always replenish your money by killing the bandits, selling it to the merchants, and then after a while the bandits would respawn. You'd come home and they'd be attacking again. I mean, trying to get in. They would sometimes get into the fort, and you kill them again and resell their stuff, and you know, a constant supply. It was constant paydays. So this is the old way versus the new way, the Creation Club, the updates. I know that there was one spot in here where it was hard for followers to navigate. Is Janessa even following? Crab is. Oh, there's Janessa down there. Looks like she's stuck behind the bench. There she is. So I want to take her down here a ways and then see if she'll follow me easily down the road. Because it was like there was a split or something in the road. Crab seems to follow anywhere. am I looking for? Well, she seemed to follow that. Okay. Or is that where it stopped? It's been so long since I've used this. I don't know if this was the Saxon fort or the Rorikstead farmhouse. Yeah, there was a problem there. Let's see if we can go around this way. Far out. I think that we're kind of like an intersection of two grids or something, and I think they're overlapping or broken to where the knot mesh didn't work. So even the crab doesn't seem to be following. Oh, that broke my heart. The black face on the fort characters can be fixed. The nav mesh was a lot more problematic. And horses here. So, if I fast travel here to the hill fort, I should get Janessa and the crab up here. Yeah. Something of a workaround. Okay. I just wanted to see my little fort set up. I almost want to keep it. But not yet. I'm going to have to get the Creation Club one. You know, after this, I think that the Creation Club farm out there is going to look kind of lonely. There's mine there, and then the fort. I mean, it makes it look like a build-up area. When I get rid of my two and go back to my save before this, it's going to look lonely out there. But at least the ground will look pretty again, where the plants are. Okay. I'm not even going to save this. Alright. I had to hit the Alt-Z. So let's stop and save later.